Morning, guys. A little cloggy this morning. Been a while since I've done a video.
Turn left, then turn right.
A little while, anyway. I have just been, I've had a couple people email me, want to know what's going on, if I'm done with YouTube or whatever. No, not done with YouTube. However, there's no real point in making
Turn right.
lawn care videos and how I grow my business videos if I'm not growing my business. If I'm just sitting stagnant in the same old spot doing the same old stuff, it doesn't really matter what I know. There's no point in sharing it because guys are looking to grow, and if I'm not growing, whether it be by choice or by whatever matters of circumstance, then I really have nothing to share, because it's kind of like the gym thing. If you can't wear it, don't share it, right? Excuse me, right? So, anyway, I got to do a property drive-by this morning, but I just want to make a quick video. I've just been really focused on my business this season. I will put videos out. They won't be weekly. I don't have a set schedule on how I'm going to try to do them. I'll do them as I can. Should do some action videos. I haven't done any. See if I can get in front of the sun there. I've just been busy, guys. I've just been trying to grow. I've changed a lot of stuff with the business this year. I mean, as far as routing and just...
At roundabout, take third exit.
My allergies are kicking my ass this year. I don't know what's going on. When I first started doing lawn care, grass didn't bug me. Now, man, I'm going around with snot ropes. Anyway, I'm going to go do this. This is just going to be a drive-by. I've already measured it. Square footage on the property is about
Turn right, then turn
8,000 square feet, shy of 8,000 square feet of grass. I actually just need to see it because Google had one picture, and then another app or program I used to measure properties had a
turn left.
had a different picture, so I gotta look and see which picture is correct, because one had a lot of arborvitae and one did not. And the arborvitae definitely...
Arriving at destination on right.
Oh, that is not it. Oh, yeah, it is. What? That's it? Yeah, that's not a lot of arborvitae at all. I don't know. I'm gonna have to... That was not the way it looked on the picture either. Trying to figure out which way I want to... What day I want to throw this on, because I'm not maxed out. I'm maxed out. Guys, when I say I'm maxed out, it's not I'm working daylight to dark. I'm working daylight to 4. So there's her gate. The front yard's an easy with the 50. The backyard is not. I don't know. If I do it with my Monday route, I could mow the front with the 50. But her backyard looks fairly large, and I may have to mow the back with a 30 because the gate is small. Okay. Well, shoot. But if I mow her on the rest of the week, I can still mow I can probably mow front and back with a 36. I'd hate to bid it for one day of the week when I have the 36 and then find out I can't get the 36 through that gate, and then end up mowing all that with a 30. I'd rather put her on a Monday when I'm out with my 50 mowing. Sorry, I'm just running some options through my head. Anyway, when I say I'm maxed out, I try to be home by 4 o'clock. And I know that leaves a lot of daylight, especially going into the summertime. I mean, that leaves another 4 hours of daylight out there that I'm not using, which is 20 hours a week that I could be making more money. 20 hours, you can do what? At least 10 more lawns in 20 hours, if not 15. And I'm including drive time there before anybody says, oh, I could do 40 lawns in 20 hours. Well, if they're right next to each other, yeah. But if you're driving, no. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't care what anybody else can do in what amount of time. It's what I can do in my amount of time. So yeah, and that's another thing that was, I started letting YouTube get to me a little bit. I was getting some comments on some stuff, and I don't care if people disagree with what I say. That's fine. That's part of life. But when it's just a constant bombardment of I do this and me, and I what's my channel? Of course, mine is me. But if you don't like what I'm saying, don't watch my damn channel, man. It's all good. I'm okay with it. I'll survive. And I mean, if it's constructive criticism, then by all means, man, let's chat, because I am always willing to learn something. But if it's just freaking, hey, look at me, look how big my pecker is, whatever, because I've gotten some stupid mails. I just don't get it, man. Anyway, without going off on that tangent, I needed to not only focus on my business, I just needed a break from YouTube. It's just, sometimes it gets ridiculous. But that, I mean, it's part of life, I guess. I did have one job scheduled for today. Today's Saturday, by the way. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I canceled it. It was a shrub trim job. It's there's no more upsell to it. I did aerate the lawn. That's how I met the guy. And then I upsold. He contacted me later through an app that I use, and I'll do a video on that later, because it's been really good for business. Then he wanted shrubs trimmed, and I was like, okay. And now I got some other stuff I want to do today, so I canceled it. There wasn't going to be any more upsell to him. He wasn't interested in fertilizer, wasn't interested in mowing, wasn't interested in sprinkler maintenance. So whatever. So I canceled it. I was like, hey man, I don't have time. I know that's kind of bad business, but I did. It is what it is. I am pulling out of commercial work this year. I have found that commercial jobs, and in your area it might be different, and your experience might be different, and maybe I did something wrong. I treated my commercials like residentials, with communication, pricing, all of that. And I was making decent money. I mean, they were okay. But oh my God, man, the commercials just started killing me. I had some apartment buildings. I did a sprinkler blowout at a huge apartment complex last year, and they had a water leak. I fixed it. I paid for it. There was one issue that was my fault. There was another issue that was not my fault. However, they tried to make it my fault, and it got really... It didn't go to the point of attorneys. It went to the point of legal speak, I guess. And I was like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. I ended up making no money on it. I think what I charged him last year was like $175 for his blowout. Well, the pair, and I did. with the sprinkler irrigation company I use for the repair job. Guy's really cool, really good connection to have. We went through some stuff that I did, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you should have done this," and this is what caused the freeze break, because we had a 60-year winter this year, and I mean it was cold. There was a shit ton of snow, and it lasted for a long time. So anyway, that like $175 blowout, I ended up making $25 on it after I did the repairs for one of the brass ball valves that cracked due to freezing. It is what it is. It's a learning experience. I didn't go in the hole on it. If I would have had to pay for the other repairs that were under a parking lot, I was freaking out, guys. I mean, there was water gushing up through the asphalt. And the irrigation guy I used, he fixed that. You know, he had to cut the parking lot out to find out if it was in fact my fault, if it was a freeze break or not. It ended up not being a freeze break, so they had to pay for it. But that was another like $600 or $700 to cut asphalt, repair pipe, and all that stuff. And that would have hurt. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God. I was like, how out of crazy this is going to be. Especially when all the legal speak started. People start speaking in on behalfs and you. It gets a little scary for me, because this is the first time I had been in that kind of a situation. So it was a learning experience. It was good. Then my other apartment complex, oh my God, every time I turn around, they were, what can we do to spruce it up? What can we do to do this? What can we do to do that? So I'm like, yeah, bid. Well, we don't want to spend any money. Oh my God, all they want to do is see how much free shit they can get out of me, and they want this and they want that, and then all of a sudden they cut their mowing to every other week because they really stopped caring about their property and their tenants. However, they wanted me to start. I don't know what the hell they wanted me to do. So they're like, what can we do to spruce up the place? And I was like, well, for one, you can go back to weekly mowing. Well, that's just too expensive. I'm like, well, then let's not worry about sprucing up the place. So they're not dropped yet, but they're gonna be dropped. I gotta drop every other week stuff altogether. I have like 3 every other week customers, and it's just not worth it. I can fill those spots really easy right now. I've been tracking all my customer leads, every phone call I don't return, every estimate I don't get. I'm tracking everything this year, and I've never done that before. I've just been roundabout. And right now, for just jobs that I have told people I don't have time right now, I've turned down enough people to hire a helper. And I went back and forth on that. One minute I want to, next minute I don't, blah, 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 blah. But I need to, because next year I want to push my spray business. And I spent some time on the East Coast. I think I spoke about it in a video before. I spent some time on the East Coast with a spray company over the winter, and become affiliated with their brand. It's an the organic side of their company, I should say. And I'm thinking next year I'm going to push spray, which means another truck, a skid loader, or a skid skid loader, that'd be nice, a skid sprayer, so I need a mowing guy next year, so I can push so I can, push growth that direction. So anyway, that's my babble as I drove down and looked at that property. I am back home now. I might do some video today. I don't know. Today's a big maintenance day. All the mowers get oil changes and blades pulled and belts dressed and looked at and blah 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 blah. Today's a big service day for me. Truck's going to get worked on a little bit. So anyway, guys, that's what's going on with me. I'm still on YouTube. I've just been really busy, really trying to focus on the business and make things happen there, because there's no point in sharing it if I'm not wearing it. So if I'm not growing, there's no point in sharing stuff, because there's no proof in the pudding to say, hey, look at me, I can do this, but I'm not doing this. This is how I would do this, or, whatever. So, I share it as I do it, and I'm doing it, and I'm sharing it, and I need another cup of coffee, because it's still 6:30 in the morning, and there we go, guys. I'm still around. We're just working on stuff and making it happen. So, later.